What started out as a gift to one of WPDE's own turned into a life-changing financial situation for one Conway mother. I sat down with the maker of Ed Piotrowski's climate blanket, who says there's love, fear, and hope of life in each and every stitch.
You can set the range to anything, 5 degrees, 10 degrees, whatever. I chose to do a 10-degree difference. And each day you take the temperature from that day, and that's what depicts the color that goes for that particular row or squares. However you decide.
Casey Williams never considered herself the crafty type. A wife and mother of 2, she made a living working in corporate America until a life-changing diagnosis caused her to trade in her badge for a crochet needle and thread.
My daughter was diagnosed with 2 chromosomal abnormalities shortly after she was born that are so rare that they don't have a name. She's got a deletion on chromosome 6 and a duplication on chromosome 9, and it causes her to have so many health issues, epilepsy. She doesn't walk, she doesn't talk, she doesn't eat. She's fed through a feeding tube.
Because of Aniston's condition, the Williams family found themselves spending more time at the Children's Hospital in Charleston than at their home in Conway, forcing Casey to become a stay-at-home mom.
We went from a 2-income family to a 1-income family pretty much overnight.
Whether you're taking Highway 17 or South Carolina 41 South, the nearly 2-hour drive plus the unknown number of days in a hospital room left Casey with just enough time to pick up a hobby.
Our last visit was 96 days. So we were there in the hospital through Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Martin Luther King Day. We had 5 different holidays in the hospital.
A hobby that was profitable. After posting her work on social media, Casey realized that through selling blankets, she could contribute to her family financially.
It's not an astronomical amount. It's not like replacing what I made whenever I was in corporate America, but it's not me sitting at home and doing absolutely nothing. It's something that I can get my mind off of things. And it's something that I really take pleasure in, knowing that I'm creating pieces for people who can pass them down for generations to come.
Her big break came from making this 2022 climate blanket for our chief meteorologist, Ed Piotrowski. The picture, posted twice might I add, went viral, both times flooding Casey's inbox with inquiries.
Insane. Insane. People from all over have messaged me, in regards to the blanket, either one like Ed's or, wanting pictures of ones that I've done.
2023's blanket is already complete, and she tries to commit to making at least 5 a year, but her focus is always on making Aniston comfortable.
Early on in her childhood, we spent so much time trying to figure out what we could do to fix it, as any, parent would. What can I do to make life better for her? And whenever we realized that she wasn't fixable, that she was the way that the good Lord intended for her to be, our ultimate goal then was just to make sure that we gave her as normal of a life as possible.
Casey says, according to doctors, the earlier the diagnosis, the more fatal the condition is, as there's no cure.
Whenever that time comes for her to pass, if any of her organs are able to be donated, I would hope that eventually I would be able to meet the people in which received the organs that she was able to give. Because if I saw that child walk, or if I saw them talk, or if I saw them eat their birthday cake, it would be like me seeing my child do that for the first time.
Pay It Forward, sponsored by the Greensboro Science Center.
Tucked away off of Interstate 85 in McClansville is the warehouse and showroom of Replacements Limited. Home to the world's largest inventory of old and new china, crystal, silver, and collectibles, it's easy to get lost in the building that's the size of 8 football fields, according to their website. However, for those in need, especially refugees coming to America with only the clothes on their backs, they know exactly where to go. That's to Bob's Closet.
These people need help, and making use probably more help.
Created in 2016, Bob's Closet provides clothing to low-income families and individuals at no cost.
Now with the economy like it is, people need help. And we have, you see, all these clothes.
Bob's Closet also serves as a way for the community to give back. They collect donations that are sorted and hung for customers to browse through. Rows of clothing line the warehouse, and piece by piece is vetted for quality. Part of that vetting process is volunteer Jackie Risen.
She'll do anything. She has strolled children who were here, who were upset, around the closet to calm them down. She's played with the little ones with toys and books and different things. She's actually helped people find clothing that they really like and love. So she's a superstar volunteer.
A retired wife and mother, Jackie volunteers multiple hours a week at Bob's Closet. And even though she's wearing a mask, there's a smile underneath, making her our Pay It Forward recipient of the month. Hi, Jackie. Doing well. How are you? Fantastic. My name's Camille, and I'm with ABC 45 News. I'm here to congratulate you on being our Pay It Forward recipient of the month. Pay It Forward is a monthly segment that highlights people who are doing an amazing work in the community. You've been nominated and chosen, and we want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
Surprised. Really surprised.
Jackie isn't a woman of many words, but according to those who work with her, her actions speak for themselves.
It is well deserved, and she is very loved and is giving back tremendously to our community.
And when asked if she recommends volunteering at Bob's Closet, well, the answer is simple.
They would get a lot of enjoyment out of it. I do. I really do.
As beautiful as this boutique is and as wonderful as that tour was, I'm actually here for another reason. Right. So I'm here to congratulate you on being our Pay It Forward recipient for the month. Katie. Hi, Katie. I'm Camille with ABC 45 News. How are you? Very nice to meet you. I'm here to congratulate you on being our Pay It Forward recipient of the month. Pay It Forward is a monthly segment that highlights people who do an amazing work in the community. We learned about your job here at Benevolence Farm, and you're the definition of Pay It Forward. You used to be a resident, now you're a staff member, and you're doing great things. So we want to congratulate you. You're very welcome.
You didn't tell me that.
How do you feel?
To your community this morning, we're learning more about an ethnic group native to the Lowcountry and how they shape the history of America. I'll take you inside a tiny museum in Georgetown where the Gullah Geechee people left a huge footprint. Nestled between Myrtle Beach and North Myrtle Beach off Highway 17 is a small town known as the Black Pearl. Atlantic Beach may be small, but its roots are big. A native of the town is looking to plant more with the opening of a state-of-the-art skating rink. I spoke with the native on how the new business will not only bring back economic growth to the area, but memories to those that call Atlantic Beach home.
Now, if you can remember, Dr. Gauze became an internet sensation for his rendition of Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You at the Edwards High School class of 2021 graduation. Well, he's going to remind us yet again of his amazing talent when he sings the national anthem tonight at 7 p.m. And there's still time to make that performance and the game, of course. We had our first runner be able to pass us, so that means that they are on their way to the finish line. Again, this is the 2-mile marker, so they're almost done. They're grabbing their water and they're coming around. We see some kids, we see families, we see all types of runners this morning. It's an amazing sight to see.
I can do anything. I can walk, I can go up the stairs, I can sing, even though to dismay to others. You know, I just feel it's just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just a new lift on life.
Behind Kroger on Main Street, you'll see an advertisement for a man who needs a kidney. According to the National Kidney Foundation, the average wait time for a donation is 3 to 5 years. But just down the road from that billboard, the unimaginable happened.
He didn't even know me. He had no idea who I was, but he was so generous.
We first introduced you to Beth Holmes in 2022. For 15 months, she was on dialysis awaiting a kidney.
It was literally killing me because my blood pressure dropped about every time I had it. And once your blood pressure drops, you're done for the day. I mean, you're just exhausted.
During a conversation at a pool party where Beth lives, Jack Novicki, a neighbor Beth had just met, agreed to find out if he could donate.
Given to your mother or something like that is a different type of donation. But somebody you don't know, that is just overwhelming to me. It's from God.
In just 2 weeks, Jack learned he was a match, and he successfully donated a kidney to Beth on Monday, January 30th, 2023.
It was successful, so that was the main thing, you know. She accepted it, the kidney, so it wasn't kicking back or anything like that, which was nice. And then I was out Tuesday morning by, I think, 11 o'clock.
He looked like he hadn't had anything done. I looked half dead, but but he just looked like Mr. Hero.
Jack was living in Pittsburgh at the time of the surgery. He and his partner Karen would visit Myrtle Beach to renovate a condo they bought. After the procedure, they moved to Beth's neighborhood full-time, and the two couples are now inseparable.
My sister, she's like my third sister, so it's great to have her around and get to talk to. It is a weird feeling, when you give somebody something like that to save a life.
I've never been around somebody that gave me so much, except my mom, who gave me life,
Jack's selfless generosity even stunned his recipient. But for Jack, the decision was simple. He lost his wife to brain cancer and says this is his chance to save a life.
It makes you feel good that you could do it. And I wish a lot of people would do it, because you'll be fine. You can live on one kidney, your life changes just a little bit, but it's for the better.
And for those waiting on an organ donation, Beth has this message.
I think the faith is the biggest thing you have to do, and be patient and positive. Just keep on, don't give up. Don't give up hope. There's always hope. There's always somebody like Jack.